as he always will, to feast on the blood of the wicked.
Oh,
The
that's intense.
Doomslayer sought
The
to
Doom
end.
Slayer, but shut up, bro. Ain't nobody asked me to talk about all of that, bro. Anyways, hey, it's me, Look Boy, with an art stream. The first stream after officially hitting YouTube partner. Yeah. Isn't that crazy cool? Now I'm a YouTube partner. What did we get? I can do memberships things now. And then supers. And, a few other things, I don't know. But, it's cool. Let me turn the volume down. But, today's stream, we're joined by your boy Blueberry. That's gonna be great. We're doing art I've been working on quietly for a long time now. Let me Blue. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. Do I have everything on here? Yeah, I do. Oh my, I have your old one on here. That's adorable.
I just changed it.
So I have one with the old art I made for you, the one with the newer art. I think it's one like the really old one. You had longer hair?
Yeah, that's the one I changed it to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like that one.
It's nice to see all of you, by the way. I forgot to say that. I don't know if I'm so much tired as much as I'm just kind of like in a more relaxed state than usual, you know? But you know, we're gonna bang rang. Let me get our fish layout going. Let you guys know how this works. Oh wait, oh my god. I forgot to put my camera in a heart shape. Boom. Oh yeah, cause I had it hold on. I had it flipped. Not that one. not the one I want flipped. I'm gonna flip it so it looks like we're talking to each other.
Ew, my mic has to be mad far away. Why did it just do that?
Oh my god. Stop moving. Thank you. I'm trying to twist it like I did before. It's not letting me. Oh my god. I guess you just tilted for that one. But
Is the fucking thumbnail the brothers as the Da Vinci brothers?
listen,
What are their names?
They I don't know. They're cool though.
I know they made a
Ah, son of a
video
bitch.
like making fun of the island boys.
Yeah,
They're like,
it was
my brother's drowning. I'm not gonna give him CPR though, cause we're not the island boys. I was
dude.
like, oh my god.
They made a post on Twitter where they were like, the difference between us and the island boys. We are cool. They're not cool. We actually can I find hold on, I'm gonna go on my Twitter and find it. Actually I don't have Twitter on my iPad, but
Ooh.
it's they're like, oh yeah, they kiss each other. We do not. And I think that's so funny. Like that's so
It
funny to
is.
be like, yeah, they make out regularly. We finally
Right?
They make out regularly. We do not be doing that. I promise. I swear to you, hearts, we don't do it. But yeah, here's the Madoka Magica Trigun crossover art. You see, you like this part? The part I just copy pasted the gun onto, guys. No one's gonna know. Wow, the shading of the metal is kind of inconsistent. Yeah, well, I'm American, so what do you want from me?
No.
But we.
And your foundation is inconsistent.
Your concealer's creasing. Now what, huh? Hold on, wait a second. I think I I think.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it had my art flipped on OBS. I'm gonna start crying, bro. You can't do that to me. You gotta warn me first. Madoka's bows are golden, aren't they? No, they're red. Her eyes get gold when she does the whole switcheroo thing.
Yeah. I cried at the end of that movie. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know if I cried. I think it just kind of changed me forever. It's like, damn, you're that dedicated to it. Cause the sad thing about like both my spoilers for like ah ah ah
Go!
oh my god. Risa Knight, thank you for the super chat. Oh my god. So guys, I'm going to do this. I just want to say, awesome. I'm honestly inspired to be you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. This is insane. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And if you want to know how to be me, be blindly confident, and then everything will come to you like water.
Let me take notes. Hold on.
It's blind confidence. It's like for example, right? I go into most things with the idea of being like, I am immediately going to be the best at this, and if I'm not the best at it immediately, no one's best at it immediately. I'm just like everyone else, except I did a lot better than other people usually do. You know, that kind of thing. You know, where I kind of like constantly gas myself up. You know, it's like when you make headcanons for a character you really like, and you're like borderline making them a Mary Sue.
Oh.
Be doing that for yourself.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, do I have? I don't think I have notifications on. Not notifications on, but like
The stream alerts?
on the screen alert box. There it is. Hehe. There's my alert box. I think I need to make it as big as possible or not. We'll figure it out later. But yeah. That's the case. As I was saying about Trigun and Madoka Magica, is that they're both. It's sad because they're both cases in which there's someone with darker hair dealing with someone with lighter hair who loves humanity so much that they're willing to sacrifice so much for humanity. You know?
Mm-hmm.
But like that's okay. Good. I'm glad you're learning that. But they love humanity so much that they're willing to do anything to keep them safe. So it gets to a point where they have to choose between: do you want the love of your life forever, quote unquote? Do you want the love of your life, the person you love, forever, or do you want to save all of humanity? Right. So in Madoka's case, it's: do you want to like not become a magical girl and fulfill Homura's dream of like making sure you're a hot magical girl and just letting Walpurgisnight take over and just run away from her forever? Or what do you watch? You can watch Trigun on Netflix. You can watch the 98 version on Netflix. On Crunchyroll. Yeah, on Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll has the Stampede version. You could also see if anyone's pirated it.
Crunchyroll has both the original too.
Yeah, it has both of them. It's Madoka Magica. They made the Madoka Magica. They shortened it from being like 12 episodes to like a movie. For like I think like both seasons. Just one season and then the Rebellion movie. And then the new series that comes with a game. That's what you get into. So yeah. Hulu also has it. Yeah. It's in a lot of places. Dragon's like popular. So like it has I'd be surprised in places that don't have it. But yeah. But like in both cases it's very like it's like you get to choose whether or not how much you like, essentially, the love of your life, right? Quote unquote. And it's like if you feel bad because it's just like, at least in like Madoka's case with Homura like spent her entire what I base to be like maybe like 50 years in my head. This is what makes sense to me. Is I heard just trying over and over and over again, playing through the same time over and over again to try and get to Madoka, and Madoka every time going, I can't choose you. You know?
Damn. I kind of saw it as her choosing Homura, but like her choosing everybody, like to save everybody, including
Yeah.
Homura.
Cause in my mind, the choosing everyone route is her choosing all of humanity. You know?
Yeah.
Except for just cause like it's between specific. Cause like what Homer wants is for Madoka to choose her specifically. You know?
Right.
And not like, I'll save everyone. She's like, no, I want you to save yourself and by extension me as well. You know?
Yeah. I just
So
cried at the end because
it is sad.
spoilers, like Madoka's mom being like, I never had a daughter. I was torn.
I've
to
always wanted a
shreds.
daughter. Die!
Right?
Why would you say that? Let's give you a different colored upper lip. Shh, you don't gotta tell anyone, I promise. That looks weird. We'll ignore that for now. It's fine. But I don't know. I don't like drawing side profiles because I don't know how to color them properly. But you know, we'll leave it like that, which looks fine. Is there anything else I should add here? No. She's dead. She's dead. I'd really like to be friends with you. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, and then with in Trigun with Wolfwood's case, I'm not gonna try to be too detailed, but it's like,
Ooh, he is traumatized.
what I mean, technically in that case, Wolfwood chooses humanity all the time, and Vash is kind of like, I want you to choose me. You know?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Peace tonight. Thank you so much again. Oh wow, you're being so kind tonight. But like it's kind of like Vash would choose all of humanity, right? But like Wolfwood is actively choosing all of humanity, like over and over and over again. You know?
Vash kind of does it in a way where it's like, choose me and I'll choose humanity for you. I just need you to believe in me.
I need you to choose me so I can choose everyone for you.
Yeah.
Because people talk about how he's kind of like selfish in a sense. For example, like, this is gonna get a little morbid, but like, if you don't know Trigun, Vash is kind of person who would rather someone kind of like suffer close to death than actually die, because he'll feel bad, he'll miss them, and while that's like, okay, yeah, I get what you mean, but like, they're suffering, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, my art looks like how mist feels in the morning. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Wow. But it's like
the best compliment.
It's a best. I love getting the compliment. I also like giving the compliment to other people, because it's so funny to be like, your art looks like this, and they're like, really? Really?
Really?
So twirling their hair. She's like, oh wow, you think so? Yeah. So it's like, in their case, in Wolfwood and Vash's case, Vash is choosing all of humanity in like bigger battles, but with Wolfwood specifically, he's like, please choose me. I want to be chosen by you. You know? If it was like his...
Like...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I wasn't going anywhere with that. I was bullshitting.
Oh. I was gonna say, I feel like it's kind of ironic, especially considering the fact that Vash has lived for a considerably longer amount than Wolfwood, and he's like, I don't want to like spoil his story, but like age-wise, he's still fairly young.
Yeah.
Like, he just had to advance like really fast.
Yeah. And it's like, I feel like it's kind of like
fast.
I feel like it's kind of like talking about like the kind of beauty of life, where it's like Wolfwood has found a specific joy in there that Vash hasn't, because Wolfwood knows his isn't gonna be there for that long, but Vash is like, I don't know how long I'm gonna live for. So he kind of like, he kind of glosses over all of existence unintentionally, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Where he's not like stopping to smell the flowers essentially, and like, well, like, whereas like Wolfwood kind of has to. He's like, well, this is my
Yeah.
this is like like the way I view it is like for Vash, he'll get another chance to stop and smell the flowers. Wolfwood's like, I'm not gonna get another chance. If I don't stop here and enjoy it right now, I'm not gonna get it again. We're doing another FNAF stream soon. I'll find a FNAF fan game that's not too scary. Oh my god. But yeah, it's like that kind of thing you think about, cause like. But then in the same time, like at the same time, Vash, if given a situation where he had to like if Vash had to self-sacrifice for the entire world, he'd do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
He'd do it in a millisecond. It would be no question how fast he would do it, you know? And I feel like that's a little scary because it's just like, so on personal terms you wouldn't, but when it comes to like ending your life, you're like quick, you're fast. I want to do it as fast as possible. It's like, oh my god. Like they'll you'll perceive like Wolfwood to be the one who's more like, oh yeah, I'm gonna sacrifice myself for greater good. I'm so depressed. But then like you watch the show for a little bit longer and you're like, Vash?
Yeah, you kind of tripping, babe.
You doing a little something weird right now. Why are you?
Yeah,
you dodging a little slow right now. What?
My theory is that he's like he's reliving like his situation with Rem, and he wishes that he would have like jumped in and sacrificed himself to be with Rem.
Yeah, he'd prefer that. This is where he is right now.
Yeah.
It's also like if he had like jumped in with Rem. If he had jumped in with Rem, I feel like Knives would follow him and there'd be no survivors and they'd just be stuck on Gunsmoke.
Yeah.
And then like, damn, we all died now. Now what? They wake up, god damn it! What else was I gonna say?
He definitely wasn't right sometimes, but I think it's because we're mostly seeing it from his perspective and his point of view.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to see the other ones.
Yeah. Cause like they're like those decisions like there's a decision where he had to make the choice. Like he had a situation where he failed to save someone and now they were suffering in a state where they weren't dead, but it was not the best living situation either. And then he was deciding to keep them alive, and the wolf was like, you can't do that. They're suffering. You have to let them go. You can't just like keep them there for all eternity. You know? He's like, I don't want to kill. Cause like Vash, if you didn't know, Vash has like a no killing rule, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like
everybody has to survive.
Everyone has to survive. Which we all live. But it's like, yeah, like it's not true. It's very much not true. But, like you kind of feel bad for him when he like talks about it. You're like, I get your sentiment, but Vash, they're human. They're human, and it's going to happen at some point, whether you like it or not. You know, it's not something you just can just avoid. That's the kind of
difference between like Knives and Vash is that Knives kind of sees human life as like dispensable because they will go, and Vash sees like human life as precious and want to savor it, but it's still gonna have to go in the end.
Yeah. They're like, to me, they're both two like incredible extremes, especially because like I read the Trimax manga, right? And like I read through it, and originally when they were kids, Knives was the one who was like far more excited to meet humanity, which is really sad. Like he would watch videos, he'd like watching old historic videos, he's reading all about them. He read through the Bible, which was I feel like a bad idea to give a child the Bible and then not a community. Cause like, I'm gonna get slightly religious. When you read the Bible, you're supposed to do it in a community. That's the specific instructions inside there. If you're reading this, do it with a community of people so you can bounce ideas off of each other. If you do not, you'll go crazy, you know?
Alright.
So it's like watching him do it alone, I was like, whoa. Oh no. I was like, damn, they got him. It's over. It's so over. Actually, I'm not gonna add highlights. I think I'm gonna do really dramatic lighting for them. I think I'm just gonna do the base shading. I think I'm gonna do like a catch light in the background for them, and then have because Wolfwood and Homer are in the foreground. They're in the background. They're supposed to be kind of like the, oh my god, like almost like patron D&D warlock art, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
That kind of
that's kind of
vibe.
cool.
Oh my god, D&D campaign where you play as like Wolfwood and your patron saint is is Vash.
Oh God,
Can I
that
please
is
do a saving
interesting.
throw? No. Why? Don't kill him. Don't kill him. They're trying to kill me. Okay. No. Don't do it, please. You make me sad. Ooh. Let me not. Oh my. Let me. I'll do it. But yeah. Cause then like if I was had to compare and contrast Madoka and Vash, I would say almost to a point Madoka's like more mature than Vash is when
Oh,
it comes to humanity.
definitely. I think it's because she's experienced life as a human for
Yeah.
the majority of her life.
Yeah, and even when she became a god, she was like, hey, yeah, that. Cause the thing is, even I don't think there's a point in time, at least from what I remember, where Madoka was very specifically afraid of her own death. You know, cause that's where Vash and her kind of like mesh, where like she's not specifically afraid of her own, where they're both not specifically afraid of their own death, they're afraid of their friends dying, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what they're more so worried about. But where they diverge is that Madoka ascends to godhood to stop that from not stop it from happening, but like make sure they don't suffer where she can't help them, you know, or can't help anyone. And then Vash is kind of just avoiding the issue.
Yeah.
Like he's like constantly and consistently running away, and it's like, dude, you've had over 100 years to get through this.
150 years.
150 years, and your head being your face. You are a criminal on the run, bro. You gotta like, please get up, bro. Like, please. But yeah, if we talk about specifically Wolfwood and Homura, obviously Wolfwood's more mature than Homura is, because Homura almost has the same kind of mindset that Vash does, where it's like, if I can just stop it from happening, it's not gonna happen, you know? And while she's doing that, she has issues.
Yeah, she got some crazy attachment issues.
Crazy attachment issues, crazy like unattachment issues. My thing is that always got me is that she would never try to save, because the thing is, the way it works, I'm pretty sure, is that in every universe, Saika becomes a magical girl, Saika turns into a witch. Madoka seeing Saika turn into a witch makes her second guess being a witch, right? Not second guess being a magical girl, right? My thing is that if you make sure Sayaka doesn't become a witch, Madoka doesn't consider it at all. Because Madoka considers it to try and help Sayaka. You know?
But she never tries to save Sayaka or any of.
Because she gets like so tunnel visioned. She gets so tunnel visioned, obsessed with Madoka, and it's like, oh my god. Like I get like that's kind of why Kyubey and their type they go after like teenage girls who are just hitting puberty so they don't make good decisions. But it's like, oh my god, you've done this billions of times. You had to have seen the pattern by now. Like, you had to have seen every single time both her and Sayaka meet Kyubey, and Sayaka becomes a witch. Madoka follows her afterwards. You know?
And then she just kept self-sabotaging. I'm like, girl, do you want a W or not?
Because it's like, it gets to a point where it's like, at some point she had to lose hope, and at some point, is this like her trying to like make herself pay herself back for like letting it happen in the first place? So it's like, now it becomes, is this Madoka's story or is this Sayaka's, not Sayaka, is this Homura's story, you know?
Right.
It's called Madoka Magica, but like, Homura doing a lot right now.
Right? She can mad screen time.
Mad screen time. Like, figuring out she's like been there for a while. I was like, bitch, how old are you? Like, you doing so much here?
You think after the amount of times that she's tried it, she's like come to amends with it and at least tried a different way?
But no, that's her whole thing. Like, that's why I feel like, that's like, I remember one time I made a joke about how if I was Madoka, I wouldn't have forgiven her for anything. But like, Madoka's better than me for that. I'm not the type, you know? And people are getting mad at me because they're like, oh, well, Homura didn't technically do anything wrong, da 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 da. And I'm like,
She didn't?
please keep in mind that the entire, like, one of the bigger reasons why they want Madoka so bad is because of her constantly redoing the little, constantly turning back time made Madoka more powerful, made Madoka, like, more powerful as a witch. So technically that's her fault. And also, it's also like, Homer's entire thing is her not letting go of her grief and not being able to cope with loss. And not even not being able to, for actively refusing to cope with loss. And it's sad when you watch her go through it because you're like, sweetheart, you're breaking yourself into pieces to try and save Madoka, and Madoka doesn't even know you're trying to save her. And like, I get that makes it the sad part of the whole romance, but it's like, you gotta learn at some point, you gotta let it go, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel like if she let it go, at some point I feel like if she let it go was like less trying to save specifically Madoka, but trying to save everyone in general, I feel like she would have hit her at some point like, oh shit, wait, LOL. If Saya could become the magic girl, she'll become a magic girl too, you know?
Right?
But it did not. Which is the sad part. And then Wolfwood, man, Wolfwood's just like, if I had to go through all 4 people on the screen right now, he'd be second in the most mentally well, you know?
And that's saying something.
Like, and that's an insane conclusion to come to. Because what do you mean? What do you mean,
like
Wolfwood?
even look at all the other like character designs.
Like,
how did
look,
we get here?
What? He's the only one that didn't do something fucking crazy. And mind you, it's like I feel like in that case he's like the best person to be paired up with Vash because Vash is like so out there and fucking insane that Wolf would be like, hey, we can be normal, and he'd be like, oh what? Normal? Like, nigga, why are you stuttering? Like,
Right?
don't fix up. Like, stop. I'm just shading this underpart just a random purple because I did not plan for that underpart to be seen. I didn't realize her thing didn't cover it completely, but it's whatever. It's fine. Shh, guys. But
Find a pose. I can't find a pose.
are you using the Pinterest I use?
You didn't send it to me.
I did. Didn't I put it an anti-mic?
Okay, hold on. Let me see.
It's a good if you like doing art, a good thing to do would invest in a Pinterest and you get a bunch of art references from there. And don't reference them directly as in like copy the art, but like use it as a thing to like inspo you into doing other art, you know?
No, you just sent to Spotify.
I just sent to Spotify? That's insane. Where's my phone?
Yo, what?
What is what? Where's my phone?
For references. This popped up. I'm screaming.
Oh, it's probably. Hold on, I'll be right back, y'all. My phone's somewhere else.
Lord have mercy. Who drew this? Oh my god, is that Hatsune Miku? Girly Pop, what are you doing here?
Oh shit! Found it. was underneath my iPad. I didn't even realize.
Oh.
I had no clue. Oh my god. But yeah, I'm back. Let me get cake. Ooh. Okay, hold on. I'll do that in a moment. What's an anti-mic? Hello? Guys, look.
God.
Lord have mercy.
This
1,
shit
2,
is
3, 4,
crazy.
5. He has a 10-pack.
Oh,
And
goodness.
only works neck. That's actually insane.
Right?
I think I have to call someone. I don't know. I'm calling the people.
Right? Go to the gym and bench press with straight neck muscles.
He's that dude who be in the gym like doing push-ups and jumping around and
Yeah.
doing backflips.
Preparing for the Olympics, like.
What do you do in the Olympics? All of it. Okay, the art, Pinterest, and the thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you. I need that.
I gotta. Using different pronouns is always very fun. Very, very fun. It's very, very enjoyable. If I let it go too dark, it'll. Give me a second. I gotta. We're switching back to camera view real quick because I gotta fix some real quick. Hey. Boom, 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 boom. Where's it? Here it is. Din, din, din. Din, 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 din. Din, 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 din. So, what are your some of your favorite thing from Madoka Magica?
Ooh, that's a good question. I liked the art style, especially like how they incorporated some of the spoiler for Madoka Magica, close your ears. How they incorporated some of the like characters' designs into their like witch designs, and not in terms of like, oh, this character has like a bass clef on their magical girl outfit. They're gonna have a bass clef on their witch outfit. Like it's more deep than that.
It's like
they
were
specific
watching
Mozart pieces.
Yeah, like for example, Sayaka's being like about like the whole mermaid thing and the sirens, like wow. And having like one violin player that's like the guy she liked a lot. Ooh. That entire storyline pissed me off. Cause I can understand like getting rejected, right? Because you don't have to. People don't have to like you just because you like them, right? That's normal. Okay, no one cares. Her friend going, he doesn't like you. Oh, and then sliding in.
Let me try. Like, oh,
that's yucky.
The whole reason she became like a magical girl was to help him.
Yeah.
And now her best friend come and slide through.
Hey, my turn? Fuck you mean your turn? Let's be serious here. What do you mean your turn? Be honest. That just rubbed me so wrong. Like, my golly.
She is so dirty. She was not raised right.
Truly. Because, like, listen, guys, I shouldn't have to say it, but if your friend likes someone, don't pursue them the moment your friend gets rejected, you know?
And it's okay to have like a common crush. Like, that's fine.
Yeah.
And let it be known though. Don't be going
Don't
behind
be
your
like,
friend's back.
especially if it gets to a point where like, oh yeah, well I said I didn't want them anymore because you said you liked them, but after you get rejected, I'm going after. At least wait a little bit. Like Jesus, you doing it the moment afterwards is insane. Hold on. I'm trying to make sure one of my mods is modded. I think I modded the wrong channel.
Oh no.
It's okay though. It's okay though. It's okay though. Enter.
Fix.
Save. And then I'm gonna double check it. Who am I? Am I? Okay, yeah, it should be fixed now. Arguing, it should be fixed now.
Oh, my phone is getting blown up. Hold on.
Oh lord. Oh lord. I think my favorite part of Madoka Magica was the art style. You are modded now, Froggy. Gotcha. Yeah. Terrifying though. Madoka Magica can be. It's not terrifying, but there are parts where it's like eerie. You know, because it's like if you want like a general reference for it, it's like the first Magic Girl anime where it's like Magic Girl but dark, done correctly, and that's the first one to ever do it. So like you have a bunch of copies, like Egg Wonder Priority, I think, was one of them. It's like things like that where it's like they're trying their hardest to try to recreate what Madoka Magica was, but don't understand that Madoka Magica wasn't just about. I don't like how I shaded this entire part, but was less about like, oh yeah, how can we make this edgy and cool, and more so about like, okay, how can we convey how scary what a scary situation the kids are in right now, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's where it's like a lot of other places are missing. Like how I was talking about with like Poppy Playtime and like what I was talking about with Poppy Playtime and FNAF. It's like, yeah, FNAF's great and all, right? But it wasn't until later on, at least with like the storyline, there wasn't really a focus on there are kids being killed and put into toys, or kids being killed put into animatronics. In Puppy Playtime, they had like I think was it ARG? I think it was ARG. I think it was something else, but like they had these VHS tapes, which was pretty much just like, hey, look at the scary happenings. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but it's like it kind of like more so humanized what was going on, you know? Because like you see like at one point one of the toys runs to like a house in the middle of the woods it can find and just stands outside of it, you know? You saw that one?
Yes, it was like I want to go home.
It's like I want to go. It's like because some people are like, oh, yeah, went back to his house, but like that seems pretty convenient for their house to be right there, and also, that seems to me, it seems like pretty convenient for their house to be right there, and also, it makes more sense if it's just a random house they found, because like when you tell kids if something happens to you, you get taken, run to like the closest adult you can find who didn't take you and try to get them to help you, you know? So it's like that's them running to a house and then going to be like, I can't do anything. I'm huggy wuggy, you know?
When I first saw it, I thought it was the Huggy Wuggy trying to like run away or like escape.
Yeah.
But they couldn't because they're so big, they're Huggy Wuggy.
Yeah. Because I mean, that is what it is. Because they're trying to escape. They're like, I can't do anything else. You've made me into a monster. Do you see the brontosaurus one?
I don't remember if I have.
Do you want me to tell you?
Yes.
So pretty much what happens, right? So like they have a new test subject for the putting the whole like putting them in toys thing, right? This time instead of like a random kid or like a random unwilling volunteer, which is like a coworker who wasn't following directions, would ask me something, go ahead, yeah, go ahead. I'll just give me Just type it in chat and I'll read it and I'll answer. But probably after I'm done reciting this part. So pretty much, the Brontosaurus nut is this when it's for the first time a willing volunteer who was like 70 or 80 who had lung cancer. And he's getting like a second chance at life at being the Brontosaurus, right?
Yeah.
And they turn him into him. He's like a tiny little one. It's like maybe like the size like a normal toy. And he put him into the room. And you get his point of view of him just standing in the middle of a dark room with the only light on him. On the outskirts of darkness is every other toy he's ever made. The massive Huggy Wuggy, the little ones, the little Caterpies, all of them just around him and just staring at him. And then they fuck him up off camera.
Oh,
they
God.
bash him into like you like. I think in the beginning of the video you get flashes of what he looks like afterwards. Like he's like, I think they eat part of him. They start breaking him, and they have to go inside. The people have to go inside and intervene. To
That is crazy.
That's my question. What do you mean you did just your question? You didn't post a question. Was you asking to ask the question? The question? I'm so confused. But like, yeah, and like, what they end up doing is, I think he gets decimated by these. I think like they eat some of his trachea, they eat his liver, they crack his skull, his new skull, they crack it open, and like you can see him like panicking in like the first little video. And then they had to like, oh, you're gonna put him in a separate room away from everyone else, and it's like essentially a janitor's closet, an empty janitor's closet. I'm like, imagine that. Imagine you're granted quote unquote immortality by becoming a toy, and first day in the job, they knock your teeth out.
Yeah, they mad because he was the only willing participant?
Yeah.
Had to be.
I'm looking for Weekend Night's question. Hold on. Race which you couldn't mind, could you ask it again so I could answer it this time? Either I can't read or I'm not getting it. But yeah, and it's like I can tell by because like what I think it's implied that the guy they just put in there was one of the people experimenting on them as well, you know?
Oh,
And like
okay.
being like all for it. So it's like,
that makes sense.
Yeah, he get jumped. Like what?
What y'all thought was gonna happen?
And it's like it's kind of exactly like it's kind of like ironic then because it's just like, you know, the kids in the toys or the people in the toys are like, they're there, you know? So it's like you're aware they're there, you know they are. Why are you acting like they aren't? And even someone who's willing to do it, they didn't stop them. They weren't looking hard enough until like they probably heard crunching, you know? And they're like, what are you eating? Oh shit, you know?
Oh, that's crazy. What are you eating? Yo.
I think you did automatic stuff. Oh. I don't know if it's a YouTube automod or I mean, Froggy, if you would be so kind, could you send me the question in the mod general so I can answer it there? Cause I don't think I can see it. Hold on, wait, let me try. Hold on. Oh, okay, I found it now. Tee. Remember when you made the videos of 30-year-old man and Max probably hasn't watched his ass? Oh, huh. What are you talking about? Yes, I remember Brahms. My Whittle. Blue, do you know who Brahms is?
I do. I watched the movie.
Yeah. If I came to you and was like, Blue, I've been offered a nannying position,
Oh God, they better be paying you bang, like big bang.
I mean, they're paying me to live there and then be like, yo, just put. Mind you, for me, I don't think Browns will ever come out because I follow directions to a T.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah, like I just let me come out. You're still gonna follow directions. That's cool. So what are your directions? Huh?
Thanks. Can you go back?
Thanks, man. Yeah, I get paid to do this. Will you take care of me too? I'm being paid to take care of the doll. What? The doll. That's what's specified in my contract, actually. You should get your parents to rewrite it. Oh, wait.
Damn, that's crazy.
Hold on a second.
Oh, I'm really going in on this drawing.
Sorry, but the issue with the chat was I had maybe around me to ground and kick wrestling means so annoying to point was driving me insane. I think you should threaten and then make the motion, but don't actually hit them. Is there something else I was gonna say? Oh yeah, I was gonna say before that my favorite part of Madoka Magica is the art style. And how it's very like scrapbooky, you know?
Yeah, I like that too.
It's very nice. Especially because they had like it animated it too, so it's like, ooh, y'all know what y'all doing, huh? Ooh, y'all professionals. do 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 do. Screaming, dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. I'm back. Don't worry. What else stands out about Madoka Magica? Oh my god, Sayaka and Sakura are so sad.
Yeah.
So sad. I'm pretty sure that's how they end no matter what, you know? It's like literally
So, yeah.
it's like as long as Sayaka becomes because the way the rule goes that no matter what, if Sayaka becomes a magical girl, Sayaka becomes a witch and dies. But if Sayaka becomes a witch and dies, I think no matter what, Kyoko is going to follow her. You know? But the kids beat people. The thing is, it's like they give the kids superpowers so they can control the kids better. That's literally like the plot of most shows that feature kids with superpowers. It's quite literally, hey, we can control you better if you're a child with superpowers. So we're gonna give you these amazing powers that you have no idea what to do with, and then we're gonna tell you to cope and seethe. It's like, oh wow, okay. Well then. I'm stealing your shading style.
Whose?
This artist, they draw Suguru's hair is so pretty. I'm gonna send it to you on Twitter. But like, dude, look, you see that? I can't remake that completely, but I can get the general vibe of it. You know? Do 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 do. But all in all, I think people were pointing out that with Vashwood, you'd assume that like with the sun and moon dynamic that Vash would be the sun and then Wolfwood's the moon. But then like you look a little deeper and you're like, oh wait, no. Wolfwood's the sun and Vash is the moon, and that makes it sad.
I kind of see him as star in eclipse.
Ooh. Why you see my stars and eclipse?
Like Vash is the star, but you know when you like the stars that you're seeing in the sky right now are already like dead.
Some of them are, yeah.
Yeah, and Wolfwood being the eclipse, like it only happens once, not like once in a lifetime, but like it very rarely happens. Kind of signifies that he's like he's a human. He sees like his passage of time.
He's unique.
Yeah. Well, not he's a human, but like he
he
values his time.
In comparison to Vash, he is short. He is the 30-minute. The clips that we saw in our lifetime, that was like 5 minutes.
Man,
it felt like an hour. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like,
I sure did.
I remember like I dissociated the entire time. I was so stressed out. Like I feel like I was in the Avatar. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Look directly at it. I'm like, what? Me looking directly at it?
Huh? Meow, 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 meow.
I tried the glancing thing and the pose is all the way off. I need to study what these people
If you reference a pose, use the negative space as your reference instead of the actual body, because you'll get it. It'll look a little off, but if you use like the negative space, like if you were to reference the piece of art I'm making right now, right? If you were to reference what I'm doing right now, you'd reference that there's a gap right here and there's a gap right here. Or like let's do homeless pose, right? You reference that there's a gap here and then here, right? And that would be like your general idea. So you're making the arms straight out. You're remembering the head comes to like a tilt instead of like if you do it based off of just like the pose. You might make her head like face like that, you know, be straight up instead of like slightly tilted. Like it's like good to keep in mind negative space when you're doing stuff. See, there's a little gun in her on her gun hand. But yeah. You could also read the eclipse. Cause like if you're talking like in sense of like Wolfwood being Vash's like one true love in his lifetime, I assume that he'll allow, you know, Vash is very self-punishing, but it's clips in that sense was like very rare.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking about it like that.
You see, that's what makes them so that's what makes them doomed by the narrative. Do bum bum bum. Is this Hopes and Dreams? This Asgore. Oh man, talk about Asgore, talk about being doomed by the narrative. Yuck.
Oh wow. That's crazy. Cause it's so true.
Yeah. And it's like I remember there was someone I saw on TikTok talking about like the possibility of Asgore also knowing as like the main boss of the entire game, other the biggest monster boss, knowing when the characters are saving, or like when they reset, you know?
Ooh.
Cause it's like like Sans knows it, right? But it makes sense for Asgore to also know it because he's one of the guys who's like kind of like knows when they're coming, essentially. Or like the thing is, he also knows exactly when a human fell into the underground, whether they're there or not. You dig? So it's
Yeah.
like it makes sense for him to know through that as well.
He also knows when they like die too.
Yeah, because
And
I'm pretty sure he's the one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's the one talking to you, right?
Yeah.
He's like, whoa, blah, blah,
Mhm.
blah, 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 blah.
Don't give up. You gotta come here and fight me.
Don't give up. You still have a place to go. Do you ever think he's like wishing they beat him?
I think so. I do.
He's like hoping, like, please, please, please watch my shit. Please watch my shit. Please. Fuck. Each time he's a little more let down because he just couldn't do it. He's like, fucking shit. Oh my god. Undyne's too good at her job. He's like, fuck, I should have fired you.
Imagine.
It's like it puts him in a hard position too, because he's also like, because his specific brand of doom by the narrative is like, he can't win. When Chara dies, he can't win at all. There's no W for him, you know.
Divorce, 2 kids gone.
Both your kids die. You get divorced. Your wife stays in your old house. You can't even go back there anymore for some peace of mind. You just surrounded by your.
He banished her, no?
I don't think he banished her.
Either she left.
Yeah, because she left.
Go back.
Yeah, I'm saying like they had a second house in the ruins. That's where they used to live. That had like everyone else's rooms, stuff like that. And now he just has to stay at the castle at all times.
Yeah, her ass will not come back.
She changed the fucking locks. That's insane. Imagine that. If I ever get the locks changed on me, I think I go crazy. I don't know. Not even like violent crazy, but like, are you serious? Like, oh god, my stuff's inside. I start crying. Like,
right?
That's why I try to make sure to end all my stuff amicably, so I don't ever get the locks changed on me and freak out because my laptop's inside and I'm a content creator and I need that shit, bro. Please.
I just break in. I'm going in through a window. You're not gonna keep me out. All my stuff in there.
Can I get my stuff at least? Like, if they put my stuff out in the front and then put me out, then I'm like, okay. Well played. Well played. I'll get out of here. Don't worry.
Oh, well played is crazy.
Understandable. If they like, especially like they put the work to pack away my PC back into its box and then being like, yeah, keep your shit outside, pack it up. I'm like, none of my shit's broken.
Yeah, got me.
I will block your number tonight. Like, so at that point, it's just you just want to be gone as fast as possible. You want me gone to get your other O's in here, didn't you? I'm not about to ask that fucking question. I'm about to get out of here. I'm not gonna try. I'm not trying to figure out. Like, but yeah. Man, do you think Vash and Asgore wouldn't get along if they met?
That's an interesting question. I think they get along up until a certain point.
They get along until Asgore has to say what he has to do to free the monsters. But I feel like he started talking about you have to free the monsters, da 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 da. He's like, oh, how do you do that? He's like, so there's thing called determination. And then suddenly Vash is like, we need to get out of here. You're an evil, evil man.
It actually comes from the very clumsy children that fall in here that aren't.
The children? It's not my fault they're down here. It's not my fault. I do not pull them down here.
To actually blame the parents.
They should be watching their fucking kids. If I could, I'd make them leave. But, like, I can't. I physically can't. Yes, you can! Nuh-uh.
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 You mean no?
It's Vash Asgore. You can let them live. Nuh-uh. Yes, you fucking can.
Nuh-uh.
Taekwondo. Oh my god. I'm happy when you helping you stand in Taekwondo. I need to work out more often. I need to get abs.
Me too. I was just about to go on Pinterest and look up a workout regimen.
I did the Le Seraphim one once. And
God.
I was aching the next day. I was like, oh god.
Yeah, y'all know how La Seraphim get down?
Le
And then have
Seraphim
you seen
gets
their
serious.
meals? Oh
I
my
have not seen their
gosh.
meals.
Jesus Christ. I'd cry if I was La Seraphim.
Why? What they eat?
Not something I would eat for those workouts.
Oh my
That's for
god,
sure.
I thought it was so funny in so many like K dramas or like dramas in general to show that someone's living poorly or like they live an unhappy life or they're depressed. What they do is that they they have them eat like an not uncooked but like a cooked chicken breast that's unseasoned.
Oh God.
Like in the I was watching My Lovely Liar, right? And it's pretty much this show. It's about like a girl who can tell when people are lying. And then what she does is she gets paid by like celebrities stuff like that to like figure out who's lying and stuff like that. Like in the first episode, I think she helps a lady figure out if her boy toy is cheating on her. Her boy toy was getting like the her boy toy got the maid pregnant, right? And they figured it all out in one session, right?
Ooh.
So what ended up happening is that they go to her love interest, who is this producer who's like very he's like a very sad person. Damn, what point was I making? Yeah, he's very sad. He's very like very depressed. He stays inside all the time. No one knows what he looks like, and he's like, it's like I'm not gonna tell you why he's depressed. But it's like no, it's like bad. But I only watched the episode, so it's like so it pans to this part where he's in his house and he's making himself food, and he goes into his fridge and pulls out this single serving of like chicken breast that's like shrink wrapped, and he pops it in the microwave, he nukes it in the microwave, takes it out, puts it on a fork, and he sits on the couch and eats it with like Diet Coke. I'm like, dear God.
Jesus.
That's a
You
different
need some
type.
help.
You don't need help, you need God. Like I don't know what to tell you.
I bet he got a white refrigerator.
Right. Mind you, he's in the like damn near a penthouse. His car costs like
Oh my
$2 million. He's an incredibly rich and famous producer who never shows his face. He's just depressed and he refuses to eat seasoned food.
Why would you do that to yourself?
Exactly.
That is like self-hatred.
It is. That's the thing. It's like the show like they hate themselves. Like, hey, they're not gonna eat good food. It's like that's terrible. You're so right.
Why? That's awful.
Me personally, I would not let that slide. I don't care how depressed I am. You better fucking with the goddamn adobo. Like, I will start crying right now.
Food now.
If you're guys, here's the pointer, guys. If you're ever really, really sad, a good thing to do would be to eat something warm and that tastes good, because it makes you happier.
Yes.
Because it's like how lonely people take more hot showers. You know, if you feel warm on the inside, it'll make your body be like, oh, we're in good mood, obviously. It's warm on the inside, you know?
Or it'll make you cry really hard.
Either way, you gain the emotion out. Because mind you, if you cry really hard, you're getting it done, you know?
Yeah, that is true.
Because then, like, after you cry, you're like, okay. And you're done. Like, it's over.
A little better. Right.
I'm gonna go watch YouTube videos now. I'm gonna go rewatch Sloth Path. the 5
That's
videos I have
so
uploaded.
Real. I too watch Sloth Path reruns when I'm sad.
Y'all talk about walking hamsters in fox infested forest. Are you saying what happened?
Jesus.
I think happened, bro.
Works.
I've been seeing it in chat, and I'm like, I want to see where this goes. I've just been waiting to see it come to a climax. I'll look over real quick. I'm like, huh. Let me be cranky, to be honest. I think so. How do I get rid of headaches? I think most of the time I end up trying to sleep them. Yeah, I try to sleep them off.
And turn off all the lights.
Turn off all the lights. I'll like. It depends on what kind of headache it is. Because if it's like behind my eyes, usually I can get rid of it if I like, have my eyes closed for a while. If it's like my temples headache, I kind of just like make sure my body's like level, like I'm laying down, where like I'm not like propped up, but like I'm like laying down level. And I kind of just rest. I don't want to sound like your mom, but like drink a little bit of water, not specifically cold water, but like cool water. You know, that helps. Ayosh. We're gonna give the ribbons a crazy shine because I want to.
You know what I've noticed is that sometimes I'll have like really bad hormonal headaches that
Mm-hmm.
like no matter what I do, I can't like make it go away. So I
Mm-hmm.
just have to like take something for it. And I'd be so mad while having to take it because I'd be trying not to.
Yeah. Especially, I don't know. People talk about it all the time. Like when you get onto like your menstrual cycle, you become like a masochist. Like you just like I can't. I'm not gonna take the medication. What is making me
Yes.
feel better? I don't want to take it. It's like you don't want to take it, nigga. Take the fucking like.
It's like I don't want to take it because I feel like I take it so much like every time.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I just don't want to take it.
I want to be the pouty child about my medicine. I don't want to take it. Leave me alone.
Oh,
Cause most of the time I'll forget pain medication exists. Honestly, and I just feel like oh I gotta fuck with it. You know. It's like I'll have like period cramps. I'll just like lay down and go to. I'll like I'll get period cramps and I'm like I'm sleeping this shit off no matter what. You know.
yeah.
I'll go take like chocolate covered strawberries. I think it's because I'm drawing a lot of pink and red right now. It's making me think of strawberries. Do new. A cute little tip that people usually use for specifically shading metal, but like if you put your highlights by your shadows, it looks kind of cute. Does it look a little metallic? Yes, but also it looks a bit silky, so it's fine. That hair stuff is very out there and not on where it's supposed to be. I was about to be like Madoka. I think it's because it's jarring to me. So I'm about to say that the Madoka looks weird here. Is because I was just finished. I in contrast like Wolfwood and Homer's palettes, she's very light. You know, because she's wearing white. Hers pink and her bows are red, and Resifer is very pale. So it's like, you know,
Mhm.
I don't want water anymore because for some reason everything I drink tastes funky and it's upsetting me. Ooh,
Funk. Oh.
you might want to go get tested for something very specific.
Oh. I don't know if it's that because the specific word was funky and
Yeah,
not like tasteless,
nothing.
but definitely for something else.
Yeah. Honestly, I would say try to sleep it off. Hello. I would say try to sleep it off and see if that helps at all. And if it's still in the morning, everything still tastes weird and like the headache continues, you might want to go get tested. You know?
I wonder if that's like a common occurrence. Like, does it happen a lot?
Because I know there's a new strain out. So it's like the
Oh
symptoms
yeah.
are changing. Because instead of being a throat and lungs thing, I think some of the headaches are like some of the symptoms are like headaches stuff like that and aches and pains.
Oh nah, cause I might be a carrier. Cause
Lord
headaches,
have mercy. I mean,
I'm
if you've
very
had
prone to
consistent
those.
headaches beforehand, that's
Oh yeah.
different
Oh,
because you know
okay.
you've been there, done that. You know,
Yeah.
it doesn't count for you. I'm doing his blush now. You see, I made actually. What color do you think Vash's blood would be?
I want to say blue because that's my favorite color, but honestly, I feel like it'd be green.
It might be. Oh my god, he got chlorophyll in his blood. But also, cause I have. Your mom said she wants to drop kick you. Run, 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 run,
Sorry?
run. But I remember I had you. You've seen the whole uncanny thing, right? For Vash.
Have I?
It's like people talking about how since they're technically not human, and like how the plants are very like biblical angel esque, very body horror. How like there's probably things that Vash and Knives can do that are uncanny or puts them into the uncanny territory. They're not human, but they're trying to be human.
Yeah.
So one of the things because I made like a Tumblr post about it. That one of the things I had headcanoned is that they can like change what color they are, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like because like you know how Knives is like deathly pale, and then Vash is like a healthy tanned color, but not tan enough to be in the sun all day, but just tan enough to like I'm a human being with blood,
passing.
like ooh blood. But yeah, I had headcanon that those were both active choices for them, where they're like, oh yeah, what in my head with everything they can do to make themselves look kind of human, Knives chooses to see like how far can I get from human for someone just asking questions. So he's like, I'm gonna make myself look as creepy as possible, but still look somewhat human, you know?
Oh.
He's like on the twinge of it, trying to like, ooh, what am I gonna do next? That kind of thing.
You should have went to like California or Florida. Nobody would have noticed.
And then for Vash, he's like, I want to look as human as possible, but he doesn't have a good frame of reference. He can't like check, you know? He can't like ask someone. So when humanity stays in the sun too long, what happens to your skin? What do you mean by humanity?
Do I look human enough today?
What do you mean? Huh? Well,
do these jeans make me look human?
Hey, does this crop top make me look human enough? Why the fuck are you wearing that? Yeah. So I remember I headcanoned that Vash, that like, I feel like if Vash would make his blush a color, not a color, but like a more normal color. Now I can make his blush kind of ruddy and red. Describing red as ruddy feels so like ruddy red feels like an intimate word to me. I don't know.
Ooh. Because what are you ready for?
Are you making is that a pun? I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, kind of.
Your life has to end tonight. Get your affairs in order. Here, Vash, I'm giving you the highest honor. I'm gonna place the blush on you like I place my own blush on me. Here is the esteemed makeup placing. What's that? I like to close black. Black? It was a good choice for nail color. I commend you. I do this fuck ass highlighter yellow. Get away from me. Also, in his Trigun art, his Trigun Stampede art, he's like, he has like the Tumblr blush with the red noses and all that.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's very cute to imagine he's like, oh man, how do you blush? He looks at some kid's fan art. Imagine this is in the future. They had to have a Tumblr at some point. So it's like he looks at some kids like drawing, and he's like, huh. You're such a good artist. Can I reference real quick?
Imagine.
Oh my god, I have a social media AU I'm making for Trigun, right? And I got some of the usernames down. I'm trying to figure out for Zazie, the Beast, what their username would be, right? Because I feel like they'd have one of the very 2020 usernames. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
But like, I feel they have like one of those, but I'm trying to figure out what specifically, right? At one point, I had their username as like Worm Crypt, and I was like, the Worm Crypt is a fire fucking username, but I feel like it's a little too on the nose, you know?
Yeah.
But it's also like, that bangs so hard. But I want it to be a bit more like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, because it's I'll kind of, maybe I should make it like Bug Crypt or
Oh.
Maggot something. I had Maggot Monster at one point, but I don't know if that was rolled up the tongue, you know? Now that I'm saying Maggot Monster out loud, Maggot Monster is heat, but look at his light ass hair. Not even light ass hair, it's just saturated. Oh my god, because they have it in like the green yellow area. And it makes sense he's a plant. Ugh!
Yeah.
I think in that same, his undercut's like brown. I won't make it doo-doo brown. That's like evil. Actually, no, it's black. I forgot.
It's black. Don't make it black. That's
Huh?
so
What do you mean?
like don't let his new growth not at least be like
It's not new growth. You cut it.
kinda in the same color scheme as the top.
I'll make because then it'll be like a green black.
Oh ew, yeah.
I can finagle it. Hold on, I can finagle it. You see, guys, a little bit of color twinging. You can find a really nice middle base color. See, this is the green black. Okay, that's fine.
Oh goodness.
It's not ugly, so we're fine. We're okay. We're good.
Full picture.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, it's not ugly.
Yeah.
I can't draw clothes.
And that's when an NSFW artist is born.
Help! That's real.
Why do you draw everyone naked? I can't draw them with clothes on. You want to teach me, huh? I wish I could do it too. You hate me? I hate me too. Oh God. You and your bitch ass. Mind you, I think his eyebrows are different color from his head. Yeah, his eyebrows are also black. That's insane. Cause you think about in a modern AU, that would mean Knives bleached his eyebrows or he dyed his black. So it's like, which is more? I feel like it'd be funny thinking about Knives dyeing his eyebrows. He lets the intrusive thoughts to win for a day. You know? They come it's like Rem and Vash go out to the store. They come back like, what the fuck happened, huh? What do you mean what happened? Your eyebrows. What about them?
You don't like it?
They were ugly. You want me to die? Like, I think that's why I like Knives so much because I feel like when it comes to drama, we talk the same. Hey, can you get on Fortnite real quick? No. So you want me to kill myself? Like, you hate me? You want me to stop breathing? Huh? Is every breath I take a inconvenience to you? Is that what it is? Be honest.
I think that's what you're saying.
I think you're saying you want me to die. Have you considered what that would do to my mental health? No, of course not. Because everything's about you and not about me. You selfish bitch. Vash, I'm sorry, you have such a fucking ugly haircut. Like, oh my god. Cause why? If we're doing modern AU, right, modern AU Vash, why'd you dye your undercut and your eyebrows black? But yeah, why'd you dye the top half of your hair? Cause now I think you're annoying.
Listen, it's the style. Trying to be like one of them TikTok boys.
I don't know TikTok, but oh my god, you wanna know the username I gave? The username I gave Vash.
What?
So I said he'd be a YouTuber, right? Right. His username is vpeace143.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's kind of fire for him.
It is
I'd
fire.
never
That's my
take that
thing.
Her name though. VP's. It's very him coded.
Yeah, vpeace143. That's literally that's Vash Stampede right now. And then Wolfwood. I had in my head Wolfwood more so like the kind of like thirst trappy. Not thirst trap, but like he's a TikToker. And you know what Wolfwood looks like. So it's like the inevitable, you know? You dig? So it's like he like his username is sig.angel. Cause mind you, most TikTokers don't expect to have to say their username out loud ever. But he had to start saying it out loud because Vash would be like, "Hey, I wanna make a video with you." He's like, "Okay, cool. So do you want me to call you Sig Angel or?" Like,
ooh, ooh, had to rethink the whole career.
He's like, "Fuck." That's the one I was kind of iffy on. If I find a better username, I'll have them like canonically change it. But like, besides that, and then Meryl, I thought Meryl would be like. It'd be really fun for Meryl to be one of those podcasters who would like Reddit stories and stuff like that, or sent in stories, or do like interviews kind of thing.
I see that for her.
So I had hers is Meryl Speaks, like Meryl Streep and Meryl Strife.
Oh,
it's very sweet.
That's
it's
so
very
smart.
lovely. She's a brand, actually.
I'd buy her merch.
Is Meryl Speaks? Speaking on what? Say it, Meryl! And then Millie got Mills Wills.
My gosh, I love her.
Millie's so lovely. Mind you, I haven't officially... Yeah, I have. I've been trying back. Never mind. I haven't watched 98 yet, though. That's the difference.
I'm so mad that they didn't, like, add her in the Stampede.
I think people are talking about how they're probably adding her in next season because now Meryl is like a senior instead of a junior. Because then that makes sense as to why. She's like Miss, you know.
Yeah. They just have to rewrite the whole part where they just meet Vash for the first time again.
Well. I mean, I think they're following more closely the manga because in Trimax, they don't meet Vash for the first time. They're like actively following him. So I think in Trimax they do, yeah.
In the show, the original, I think they are actively following him, but they do like meet him for the first time.
I mean, it could be the first time after, like, he does that whole identity thing. So maybe they'll do like a mix of the two, where they have, like, maybe Millie meet him for the first time, and Meryl's like, squint, Bash! You know? I thought you were dead! You know?
I hope they do something cool.
It would be very fun. I trust they'll do something cool. That'd be a massive letdown. They're like, hey, fuck you. Like, what?
Right?
Why did you do that?
What is my hair look like? God,
I think you have locks.
I think so.
You gotta look in the mirror.
I really do.
If you were to look in the recent searches of any of my social media, you'd find Million Slime's name. Why is his eyelashes so majestic looking? I have to give everyone majestic eyelashes, okay? It's the funnest part of drawing is giving them pretty eyelashes. Making canonical pretty people. Even if they're canonically ugly, I will gift you nice eyelashes no matter what. It's cruel and unusual to not gift them nice eyelashes.
Oh, let me not draw the eyes. Let's draw the hair first.
I think that's a scar down there. That's the scar. That gotta give him scar tissue. Scar tissue, at least on white people, is like faintly flesh colored.
Did I eat this down?
Would you like to share the class?
A little bit. Hold on. Let me finish it.
Then you probably you're like, ooh.
Yeah.
You know, I love older anime so much, but like some of the character designs are so fucking intricate, and I can really appreciate it. However, drawing it, man, that shit makes me want to die. Like, I don't know. You guys are seeing how much I fucking slouch. Before there's gonna make an Oreo mug cake and watch being picked up, I saw this entire squealing and jumping. Oh my god, squealing and jumping because of a sloth posture? That's very cute, thank you. Yeah, but like older anime designs are like very specific, and you can tell by the specifics they all look unique, and I can appreciate it because some of the designs of like modern anime and stuff like that aren't as like eye catching, you know? Cause like I can look at Vash Stampede and be like, damn, that bitch looks cool as fuck. Where you from, you know?
Yeah.
It's like being at a bar.
You could look at it and be like, "This is something I want to watch," and I feel like
Yeah.
I'd enjoy.
This bitch is cool as fuck, you know? Like Cardcaptor Sakura. Cardcaptor Sakura has 50 fucking outfits. Mind you, I've never watched it, but I know Cardcaptor Sakura when I see her, cause Shorty, you know? But like a lot of modern anime, I can't like pick them out from a crowd, you know? It's like being at a bar, and all the anime are there, and you see the main characters. I could tell who Kunada Izumi is. I could not pick out like, is her name Aqua for Oshinoko? From a crowd. I would think she was the girl from Dress Up Darling. Y'all talk about lizards now? Oh my god. How long have I been streaming for? I mean, hour and 30 minutes. Okay. Oy vey. I'm trying to get used to this more recently. Is that in between pieces, getting used to being able to like sit back for a second and like not getting off, but like changing when I'm drawing. You dig?
Yeah, I gotta take a break sometimes.
Cause I'm just like, I'll keep going. I'm like, like I want it to end. When I get to that point, I'm like, I'm gonna draw something else. Oh my god, do we have any requests as for what I should draw? Ta-da! I'm so proud of you. Thank you. Let me know if you have any requests of who or what we should draw. But yeah. What are other things I want to talk about? It's like Madoka Magica or track related. Let's do somewhere else. Oh my god, mommy from Madoka Magica is so sad.
Oh yeah.
So sad. Because mind you, like I feel like she's like the perfect encapsulation of what like the course magical girls take, you know? Because like she was literally in a life for the situation. I should draw Brahms. I could try. she was literally in like a life or death situation, and she was that situation taken advantage of by Cube. So then she would become a magical girl. The thing is, her wish was even like, oh my god, I want to wish for blah 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 blah. Like she didn't get like as much of a choice as everyone else did. She got, I don't want to die, and like, okay, and then that was it. You know?
And that was kind of sick.
It's sick and twisted. Trying to find a pose. I might be biting off more than I can chew, but it's okay because I'm the greatest of all time.
You know what? And that's real. You are.
Someone was like, how was Brahms that built in the how was Brahms that built, he's living in the walls and eating blah 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 blah, and I'm like, he made the tunnels himself.
He lives in the walls. You just answered your own question, like.
Yeah. I think there's like an extra muscle right here that like comes out when people lift their arms. I'm tired of your mind games. I'm sick of playing don't think that you don't sure. No more rock, paper, scissors for me. But wait, are we not civilized gentlemen here? I challenge you to a battle of knives. Knife fight. You're gonna fight for your life. Knife fight. You're gonna fight for your life. Knife fight. A really, really, really sharp knife. Yeah, knife fight. Son of a bitch, I'ma cut you. Just switch, switch, knife fight. Fight. Knife fight, knife fight. Din, 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 din. Din 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 din. Let me tell you something. I can be, oh yeah, yeah, cause I'm the king of the streets. So guess what, man? I'll take you to the wall. Oh yeah. I like that line so much. It's like, yeah, well, I'm gonna pin you to the wall. You know, pin me to the what?
Whoa.
I thought you were
Take me out to
fighting.
dinner first.
Man, like, damn, give me a second. Let me put some nice on. Like, tell me, let me know. Knife fight. A really, really, really sharp knife. Yeah, knife fight. Oh. Um. I, wow. Don't. Huh. I was sketching this in a daze, actually, and I was really paying attention to what it was doing.
You know that thing Glix used to say? They're like, Glix is like, I'm doing one thing in one hand, somehow in the other.
I'm trying with my dick in one hand, my pen in the other.
You were drawing this with one hand.
I was just like, oh man, you know, I kind of want to give like a dynamic pose, and I look down, I'm like, who drew this? Because I realized what position I put myself in. I'm like, no, I have to finish it. I give him like I was drawing like the waist and hips, and I was like, hold on a second, who the fuck, who in this bitch right now? Let her mercy, guys. I'm not gay. I swear, I'm not gay.
Oh.
Okay, we're talking legitimately. Like these were like curling.
You sure you ain't got so far? I'm not drawing the fucking phalanges. You're just not gonna have fingers and toes. You're good.
But have I watched Moon Girl the Dinosaur? I remember seeing some stuff about it, and I wanted to see it, but forgot to look into it. You might as well be laying down. Like,
Oh,
there's no point in me trying to like get away from it now. It's happened. It's already been here. Like
it's
I
started
can't,
already.
I can't run anymore. Like, I'm tired of running. Ooh.
You might as well oil him up too.
Yeah, I might,
Go
bro.
ahead.
Like,
Yeah.
let me open up that NSW account right now. Do do do. Whoever told me to draw brown, this is your fault. You should. Listen. I know I'm playing the blame game, but I kind of have to. I can't take responsibilities for this.
You guys are kind of far apart, but not that far apart. Jesus.
Yeah. What am I doing? Hold on. Is that fit? No. Oh my god.
I gave myself a lot of red.
Did you give yourself a lot or just enough?
Nah, that's a. Oh, I didn't draw the eyebrows. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Can you draw the like I gave myself too little forehead. There's not enough here.
Yeah, I was like, this is not more accurate. My forehead isn't that big, but if I took my eyebrows off, it might be.
It might just be.
Okay, there it goes. Did you see?
Where?
It answered my.
I'm looking right now. Oh, that's very, very cute.
Thank you. I tried my hardest.
And yeah, the anatomy is pretty good too, as well.
Thank you. I think my issue is my brush is too small. I'm scared to make it bigger though.
Make your canvas smaller.
How do I do that?
You go to you the widget in the corner. You go hit crop or resize. And, oh fuck. And and you crop and resize it.
Oh, okay.
Not Knives. Brahms is the only character I like that has a beard. Cause usually I am like against beards. I don't like beards at all. I don't find them attractive. And usually I have like no exceptions to this rule, but you know. Brahms just want me so bad.
You know what? You're so real for that. He does want you so bad.
Yeah, exactly. Like he dreams of me and tells me. He sends me letters being like, yeah, I dreamed of you. I dreamed of you last night. I'm like, okay, thank you.
Help. Actually came over yesterday. Hand delivered the message.
He actually leaves the wall specifically to send me messages. He offers me a job every time, and I'm like, Proms, you know I'm trying to get to school. He's like, fine. If you say so.
Whatever.
Whatever. And I'm like, fuck you complaining for? He's like, it's alright. Oh, your apologize. I remember sometimes I'll get like interactions in a post I made a while ago, where someone was like, "Oh my god, you simp for not you simp for Brahms? That's so weird." Da, 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 da. And they had like a Ghostface PFP, right?
Oh gosh.
And I was like, "You calling
Y'all
him
are
dirty?"
the same type of people.
One, we're on the same team. Two, if you had to have a competition of how fast you can convince someone to wash their ass, Brahms would win. He go faster. Like, if
That
I
is
told
true.
him, "Hey, the schedule says you can take a shower," no, it doesn't. It said right here. It does say that. Yeah, get in the shower. Like, truly one hand on my dick. What is going on here?
For real.
Look
What
at
brush are you
Mercy.
using?
I'm using it's a brush pack I bought. It's like 3 different brush packs I bought. I can link them to you. They're
Yes, please.
let me look at my receipts. They're your Ko-Fi. They're for what's from this clip? Okay, I think I have it on Twitter though. So to go through Twitter. Excuse me, I burped. I have a lot of bookmarks, guys. I'm sorry. I think this is the song that's my alarm clock. That's crazy. Bing bing kung kung bing bing kung kung. While I'm looking for this brush, Blue, what do you think about the idea of people saying that if Knives and Roberto to meet under different circumstances, they get along?
You said if Knives was what?
If Knives and Roberto met under different circumstances, they get along.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like he has a very strong stance on like who he is, and even if he doesn't say it in the moment, he still sticks by it in the end.
You talking about Roberto or Knives?
Roberto. And not that Knives doesn't, but I don't think their goals align.
I'm saying like if they went, let's say they're both like kind of tipsy at a bar, you know, and they're sitting next to each other and they start having a conversation. Do you think conversation would end in them yelling at each other, or would it be like, "That's a good time," and they leave?
It'd probably end like that, or Roberto leaving. You're like, that nigga was crazy.
He different. Like,
maybe I need to lay off the drinks.
He's like, oh, hold on. Actually, no, I'm gonna be going sober. Lord have mercy, how far down these brushes? Found them. Okay. They have a few of them released, but they're spiral at Spiral Visual on Twitter. This is what their account looks like. Please. Hold on. This is what their account looks like on Twitter. But that's where I got my brushes from. I'm using the Sketch 1 brush. Let's go ahead and establish where this is riding up. Because Yep.
Yo.
Huh?
Why do
What?
I look up it?
What happened? What you talking about? Huh?
My goodness.
Goodness, what happened? I'm not
Nah,
understanding.
You got that.
Go what? I
That.
don't know. I'm giving him little sweater paws.
He does have that, like, canonically.
He pulled him. He's like, guys. He's so Ariana Grande core.
He is.
Time to give you your big meaty paws. Like that. So it's don't be afraid to reference your own body when it comes to art. I'm giving you demonically big hands. my dick truly in my hand right now, bro. I don't know. Like to glued there. I don't know. I can't take it out. Doing clothing ruffles still like fuck with me sometimes.
Me too. I just started drawing tonight.
Unless you know this now, they do not get easier.
I bet they don't.
Unless you have some kind of like cheat system, they do not get easier.
Man, let me start cheating right now.
By cheat system, I mean people will be copy and pasting photos.
Oh, that's crazy.
Like how I did for the gun in the Madoka Magica one.
Uh-huh.
They'll do it and they'll like kind of change the hue and mess with the shading on top of it.
That's actually kind of smart, though. I saw like this brush for it on Twitter. Didn't think I would need it, so I just skipped past it.
Damn.
Should have saved it.
You can probably look it up. Oh, you could probably look it up now if you wanted to. And still find it. I just... Please don't look at my screen right now, please. Don't look, thank you. So what if he's wearing some gray sweatpants? I don't control what he wears. He chooses his own clothes.
Oh my god.
He chooses his own clothes. What do you want me to do about it? Why am I giving him abs? He don't... He wants me for real. Bro, take him. Bro, take away, please. Please take away from me, bro. Ah, God. Life is suffering.
I think I'm gonna keep the little circle eyes I did.
They must be cute.
Not really.
Really?
Not at all. They're just simple.
Damn.
They're the ones you drew for the thing that I have right now.
Oh.
Just wider. Not wider, longer.
You see, guys, when you draw men, don't forget to leave space for their womb.
You know what? That's so real. There's a message behind that.
Every man's has their move. You have white to it, you know? Oh, I do this, bro. How the fuck do I draw eyes, bro? I hate it here. It's like a. They're not like super. I don't think he has like super defined abs. I think they're like kind of like they're there definitely, but like they're not like oh there, you know?
Yeah.
Hold on. No, that looks weird. But oh, I said that this underboob. I saw underboob start gasping for breath. That's insane.
No.
I got the urge to give him T marks just now, and I was like, "Oh fuck, you get, how the fuck you got top surgery in the back,
In the walls.
in the
It
wall,
is so DIY.
DIY."
Yes.
That's why he's so mad all the time. He's like, "I had to touch myself. No amnesiac." Wow, Brahms, you're really looking very nice today. How are you? How are you, King?
Oh.
Good morning, King. How are you? Hope you're having a blessed day. His boobs are out. I'm sorry, I'm trying to restrain myself. Good God. We're all having a questionable time here.
I feel like I always look like I'm mad.
Are you?
Not at all. I feel like I have like my default face is like a regular default emotionless face. But I've been told recently that I have a RBF.
Or you have RBF or you black?
Maybe the second option. It might be the second option.
This is when I bring in Tofu's art style. Come here, bitch. The demons won. Thinking thoughts and thoughts are thinking, yo. The first partner stream I draw Brahms underboob. Oh golly.
Thank you, Softpop. This exercise really made me like drawing, which is surprising.
It's so hard to like drawing sometimes.
It's so hard.
It's so hard. Sometimes you get here and you're like, do I have to? Like dun, dun, dun. And then I drew it and I look at it now I get nervous. It's it's in the same layer. Let me do it on a different layer. I have to post this. I'll have to post this later on and be like, this will be drew on stream.
Ooh. How are you gonna explain that?
My dick slipped into my hand. I couldn't stop it.
Help.
I was caught off guard and caught and the and then and then we and mm-hmm. Listen, as an artist, we gotta make the hard decisions and
Real. The hard decisions no one else can make.
the hard decisions that the hard decisions that no one else can make.
Yeah.
I don't just want him, I need him. This is what Reese paid me $6 for today. This is. They were waiting for this moment. They're like, let me butter you up. I need you to draw something for me. Man, oh man. You know what? I appreciate the grind. I can appreciate a well placed plan. I could always just crop this to where see, because sometimes you don't like press the drawings, you just gotta like. That looks really weird. Hold on. What can I do to make that look less weird? Hold on. I'm trying to hypothesize. I think my personal taste. Actually, I'm gonna scare myself and flip the canvas. It doesn't look that bad flipped.
That's not bad.
His face is a little awkward looking. If anything, I would. His hair is also a tad bit small. You see, I remember the age of Tumblr artists and their overtly fluffy hair, and I loved it so much. It was so beautiful. It was such a beautiful time. Greta lost all that for what? Greta lost all that because Greta, if we want to get into the nitty gritty, Greta lost all that because the real villain. You know how like a lot of times when they have villains in stories like this, the villain is supposed to be like an illusion for something else, right? This eye is fucking massive. Hold on, I'll make them both. I'll small this one down. But like the illusion here is supposed to be either neurodivergency or disability in general. Cause it's like Greta's instructions were, hey, you need to take care of someone where you have to put effort into making sure they're happy over your own, you know? That was her job, what she got hired to do. Right? And she didn't. That's the whole thing. She didn't do it at all. She didn't do it right. She didn't do it like correctly. She wasn't following directions. And then we as the audience is supposed to be like, oh, Ooga booga, that's so terrible. We feel so bad for her because she didn't follow what she was supposed to do, and then she got like punished for it essentially, right? And like the Brahms scary part of Brahms is supposed to be that he's like, it's supposed to be that he's like not this. I don't think this figure is the word. Even if it was a word, I don't think I would use it. I think it's supposed to be like he's a burn victim who has special needs that he has to have like made for him, you know, like special exceptions he needs to have made for him, that like, hey, I need you to change how you act a little bit to the exaggerated horror of having someone near you where you like you have to change how you act around them to make them comfortable. You dig? So it's like the to neurotypical people, there's a horror that comes with that to them that's like, oh my god, it's like, oh, I had to think about someone else for once. This is the worst the whole world. I can't believe I'm being, you know, my rights are being infringed upon like this. But like for like neurodivergent people, it's just like, can you like talk a little differently to me or like make little exceptions, you know? To us, it's not a big deal. You dig? It's like in the movie, the horror of it is supposed to be, oh, bye hell, I've missed it. Oh, I'm sorry. But the mystifying horror is supposed to be how, oh no, when people are different than us, we have to make room for them. That's what's supposed to like get the audience. You dig?
Turns out you're all just horrible people.
Mm.
And imagine they just dropped that on you.
Oh, you thought Bronze was scary? He scares you? Do autistic people scare you? Like they throw one of those in there.
You're saying you don't like autistic people.
And that's what I'm hearing. How does, I'm gonna reference an artist real quick. If you're under 18, cover your ears, but Glacier Clear is cool.
Who?
Glacier Clear?
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about.
They're the ones with the ice cream foxes.
Yeah.
They also draw a lot of NSFW art. So, under 18, don't look, and I mean that. Like, this isn't like a maybe a
peek. No.
not even a peek. Like, don't do it, please, for the love of God. Because not only are you making it for yourself, you'd also be making the artist uncomfortable. So now what? Oh, but you hate everyone, huh? Is that it?
You hate me personally?
You hate me, dude? What the hell? I can make this. I can get real manipulative. Like, I will make this personal. Dear God, Dewey. Oh wait, he's a. Oh, sorry. I wrote out loud like that. I apologize. I should have done that. But I remember the details. I remember the very.
Oh no.
I'm gonna start crying. Hey. Boo, how you feel about Happy Trails?
Good.
Nice.
Let me look up and see some.
You're gonna see some lines, maybe. Nothing serious. Do abs have blush on them? Do I blush his womb?
I don't know. Is he actively flexing?
I'm just gonna add some blush around his hips.
Help.
I forgot how much I like browns. This is crazy.
There's a headache that's coming in. I might have to dip for real.
I mean,
Yo,
I think.
you did!
Do what?
The little happy trail, little.
Yeah. I think we're at the 2 hour mark, so I'll be ending soon anyway. I'm just adding these highlights and these abs real quick. Like I don't. So I wanted there. He's a big guy. He's a growing boy.
Help.
Oh man.
Right. I'm gonna turn all these lights off and get under my pillow.
Okay.
Alright.
Bye, Blue.
Bye.
Bye bye. And that's Blue, and with Blue gone, we have finished the drawing. I feel like I feel like hold on. I don't like going crazy with the highlights because it makes it feel weird. But let's try some of these new. But actually, let me add some. Okay, let me add some. Add some shine to the hair. That's too much. I think I need to add a blob. Then tone it down by putting my brush at half. But yes. So that's proms. I kind of want to try a thing I saw. Actually, let me like. I'm gonna give him some flats. Not like fully shaded flats, but like black and white flats. Hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. It's a lot more chill than we're used to. But you know, still a nice stream nonetheless. I think next time for real, I'm gonna try and see if I can stream I'm gonna see if I can try and stream Ick. I ruined the drawing. So you go monochromatic. Or should we just leave it uncolored? I just need to copy paste. The ones in here, clear. The ones here, alpha lock, and then set to. A good way to find highlights really well is go set to color dodge and then make it the same color as the original drawing underneath. Dun 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 dun. I want it to figure out a little bit more. And then get gray sweatpants. Oh wow. I don't. You notice you need me to have first error. I'm glad I was able to highlight your day like that. You see how far away I be drawing? Like I'm like, why's my eyesight getting worse? You know fucking why, dickhead. Like, oh my god. I wasn't expecting to get like a super this early on. I thought I had to have it there for a while. That was very surprising to me. So it was nice first stream getting that. I deeply appreciate it. Thank you very much. Do. We have all these brushes, and I kind of want to use one on him, but I don't know which one I should use. Honestly, would these work well? I put them in the background, maybe. Dun, 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 dun. Jesus. Dun, 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 dun. Actually, I might crop this in a little bit. Hold on. At least on this side. This is like the first like good male torso I've drawn in its Brahms. But I haven't interacted with Brahms in a while, so that makes it kind of cool. I should make his mask a different color. I might end up making the background a lot more simple. That truly brightening was wild. Thank you so much. This entire time, I put my mic, not my camera on like an actual tripod, and I didn't like really fiddle around with it too much, right? So I've been like, I'll slouch it down like this, and I'm like, damn, I'm not even in the camera. I'm trying to see if there's anything I could add. If anything, I would just kind of like trace around his entire body. Would I? Honestly, it's a quick sketch. I don't need to do too much on it. I can just like... I can hit that. I can hit that. Hit that. Write my name on him and dip. Well, I'll do my signature. I'll put it on here. Ooh. Actually, fuck it. Who's gonna stop me? I'll put some more. I like hiding my watermarks because like I haven't got my art stolen yet, but like if I ever do, I can be like, it's my watermarks right there, hidden in that corner, you know? Like watch. You can kind of see if you're looking for them, but like if you're like scrolling, like damn, Brahms, you know? Man, well, there's our quick, I think like 30-minute sketch, 50-minute sketch, almost hour sketch of like Brahms. So I hope you enjoyed, and with that, it's almost 1 a.m. I need to stop streaming so late. Oh my god, I'm making it harder for like people who are in school to watch my streams. But and with that, we are ending stream. If you enjoyed today's stream, I'm glad. I'm happy you enjoyed it. It was our first partner stream, and it was very, very nice. Okay. Thank you. Goodbye.